Hi, my name is Stephanie Alberto, and this is my final exam. The student that I believe most improved throughout the semester would have to be either Kevin Curtis or Lay. Both of these students, I have noticed a change throughout their speech style and just their overall confidence. Looking back at their 3 speeches, I feel as if they have come a long way from the beginning. It is hard to realize if someone really has changed since I haven't seen them present in person, but throughout the class's YouTube channel, I have seen a significant change for the better in their speech style. They may not realize the change just because the way they presented themselves, but once the persuasion speech came along, it made an overall difference. Their confidence just seemed more there and more prepared. They had all their facts gathered, professionally dressed, and executed their speech properly. Many other students have come a long way as well, but if I had to narrow it down, I would definitely see an improvement in these 2 students. The student that I believe had the best research would have to be Ray Prophet. He always had in-depth facts that only people that would do researching for days would know. Throughout his semester of saying speeches, he always had so much to talk about. Ray would always go above and beyond in his speeches. Not only did he do his research well, he presented it well also. All the research that he found and presented was not overwhelming. He didn't present it at a pace that many who did not know about the topic would get confused. He explained the definition of his topic and the facts further so we would understand the point he was trying to get across. I do appreciate the way he presented all his research. It made me feel like I was always learning something new when I was watching his videos. He always took all the maximum time a speech could be to explain all the research he found and explain to us why he chose that topic. I believe Cam Thompson had the best style this semester with his speeches overall. He brought something different to the table always. He was always bringing something interesting, and never did I get bored watching his speech. He always seemed so happy while executing his speeches, and that honestly made me feel happy. His energy showed through in his voice. I wish I could have been that confident while saying a speech. He really knew what he was saying and the message he wanted to come across with. The way he moved around in his informative speech is honestly what got me while he was cooking his eggs. Watching that video made me wish I was more comfortable in front of the camera. The way he was able to cook, say his speech, and make an impact on someone while making eggs is crazy. Maybe cooking is his talent, but the way he was able to put something he is good at and while say a speech is amazing to me. In my opinion, I feel like I could have done a way better job with my speeches, not only executing it, but finding the research and the people to say it in front of. I think I did an okay job this semester in this online speaking class. When I was signing up for this online public speaking class, I really wasn't sure what I was getting myself into. I didn't think an online public speaking class could make you feel more comfortable about speaking in front of an audience until now. Prior to taking this class, I would get very anxious and nervous before I would have to stand in front of people to say a speech. Just the fact that there was going to be a crowd listening to me talk would get me nervous. Now, after taking this class and watching other people talk in front of others, made me feel more comfortable speaking. I don't think I took advantage of this class and the amount of help it gives to the real world public speaking, but what I was able to take in, I did get something good out of it. Honestly, in my second speech, I did not have an audience because I didn't even know we had to have one. I found it strange that I didn't need an audience because of the fact that it is a public speaking class. But after uploading my speeches and seeing the other speeches, I found out I needed one. So obviously I didn't read the directions clearly, and that is my fault. I feel as if I would have taken this class at Santa Fe in a classroom. I feel like I could have done a better job with my speeches. I'm sure if I would have put more time and efforts in researching my topics, it could have resulted in a better outcome. I think I did a pretty good job executing my speeches. I usually don't get camera shy. It's more of just talking in front of people. In my speeches, I feel as if I was very familiar with the topic, so I was able to elaborate what I've learned in school or just the knowledge of the topic, like talking to other people in the outside world. In my case, I did move to Gainesville not knowing anyone with one other roommate. I think the hardest part was finding people to do my speech in front of. Many of my other classmates look as if they live at home or have a job that they are saying their speeches in front of people they already knew and could depend on being there when they needed to record a speech. I think the course is structured fine. There's enough time to get your information, prepare for the speech, and actually upload it onto YouTube. The only thing I would say about this class, which has nothing to do with the actual class, it's more of like getting the grades up on Canvas quicker, because it is the end of the semester and I have no idea what I have in this class. But what I do appreciate is that the professor does answer emails back fairly fast. Many of my professors barely even respond to my emails at all. So all in all, I do think I am better at saying speeches in front of others, and I do not get as nervous as I would before after taking this class. So yeah, I feel like I could have done a better job just if I was more responsible with my work. But what I did put into this class, I did get a good outcome out of it. So thank you so much.